Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Tiana and I run the blog livingsimpleathome.com. In today's video I wanted to share with you how you can sew yourself a tote bag that's perfect to bring with you to the farmer's market or to do your grocery shopping with, and just for everyday general use. So you don't have to be an expert to follow this tutorial. It's totally beginner friendly, so if you're brand new to sewing I would recommend this tutorial or project for you. For this sewing project you'll need your sewing machine, a pair of scissors, a tape measure, an iron, thread, a 1/4 meter of fabric and then a 1/4 meter of lining fabric. Start by measuring and cutting out 2 pieces of the lining fabric and 2 pieces of the outer fabric, 14 inches wide by 14 inches long. Cut one strap 4.5 inches wide and 32 inches long. Fold over both of the long sides of the strap by 1/4 inch and iron flat. Fold the strap lengthways in half and iron flat. Place together the outer fabric pieces right sides facing and stitch together just like this. Trim all 3 edges of the fabric, making sure to not cut through a seam. To box the corners of the bag, put your hands inside of the bag and bring the 2 corners together. Make sure that the side seams are in line with each other from top to bottom of the bag. Measure 1 inch from the top of the corner and pin in place just like this. Using your sewing machine, sew this in place. Cut the excess fabric away from the corners, making sure to not cut through a seam. This is what it should look like. Stitch in place both long sides of the strap. Right sides facing, line up the center of the short ends of the strap with the side seam of the outer bag fabric. Pin this in place and repeat this on the other side. Stitch together the 2 pieces of the lining fabric right sides facing just like this. Trim all 3 sides of the lining fabric, making sure to not cut through a seam. Box the corners using the same steps as before. place the outside of the bag inside the lining fabric, right sides facing. Match up the side seams and the top edges and pin them together. Sew these together, making sure to sew in the straps. Pull the bag right sides facing out through the opening seam on the lining fabric. To close the opening, tuck in the seam allowance and top stitch in place. Grab the lining and push it down inside the bag body. Match up the edges and iron in place. Top stitch the entire top edge of the bag. Of today's video. If you enjoyed this sewing tutorial, then please be sure to like this video down below, and if you'd like to see more videos like this from me in the future, then subscribe to my YouTube channel. I post weekly videos on simple sewing, natural living and from scratch cooking. I'll see you in the next one.